Hiya and welcome back to Log Cabin Gaming. If it's your first time visiting us, welcome aboard. We're going to have some good fun tonight, and if you are a regular viewer, welcome back. And if you are a regular viewer, you probably noticed we've got a bit of a change today. As you can see, we've got the table on the bar top. It took me 3 or 4 weeks to realise, but with the new smaller mat dimensions, the new mats, which is the old mat cut down, the new mats actually fit on the bar top. So we're going to try something different and actually play on the bar today. So let us know in the comments below if you enjoyed it this way or if you liked it on the old tables back there.
Yeah, it's a shame to lose your handiwork there. But
I know. Well, actually, I am going to keep these for when we do our Christmas multiplayer ones because we can then use the bigger mats. So I've kept a few that I haven't trimmed down.
Cool.
But yeah, as you can see, I've got Andy with me today.
Hello.
And Andy, you have got same thing as last time, more or less.
Yeah, very similar.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Gloomspite Gitz with
the giant.
Stupid giant. Stupid giant and the little doll that hangs behind him.
The special scary doll.
What is it, the Mommet?
The Moonface Mommet, yeah. Extra -1 point of rend.
Yeah.
Did wonders last game, so he's come back.
Yeah,
to scare you again.
It is practically an identical list. I think you've just changed one thing.
Yeah, so I think the only thing that's changed is the fanatics have gone, and I brought a squig gobber instead. And I've only got one end of spell this time, the Scuttle Tide. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure how the maths work there, but
but Scuttle Tide was the one that was causing me all kinds of problems. If you haven't seen that one, it's about 2 bat reps ago. Orc War Clans versus Gloomspite Gitz. I'll put a little tab up if you want to go and check it out later. But today I've got a very old friend that we haven't seen for a while. Blades of Khorne. I'm very excited. Blades of Khorne are my favourite army. And if you are a regular viewer from the beginning, you'll know when we first started out, I only had the one army. It was Blades of Khorne every week. So we tried to thin it out, but I am going back to it now. And I'm very excited. And it's the first time I'll be putting all 4 of my Bloodthirsters in at the same time, so I don't think it will be good.
I'm a bit terrified.
Yeah, it is one of those things when you hear multiple Bloodthirsters, you immediately panic. But anyone who's ever played with Bloodthirsters or even played against one knows if you can hit them, they do kind of tend to go down. They're pretty squishy.
Yeah.
The flip side is if they kind of get into a good position, they can deal a ridiculous amount of damage. And we were just talking about it. My favourite one is the Insensate Rage, the one with the big axe that just has the potential to explode everything. But we were just talking, and the Wrath of Khorne is going to cause you all kinds of problems today, isn't he?
I don't like that guy.
Yeah,
I do not like that guy.
He is proper anti-magic, and I think Gloomspite works on their magic is what buffs them along, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, that's the most... I know I've got the Gargant, but normally that magic is my primary damage.
Yeah, and the Wrath of Khorne, if you don't know, he has a natural +2 to his unbinding, and because we're going Reapers of Vengeance, he takes the artifact. No, it's his command trait.
Eater?
Yeah, it's his Mage Eater command trait that gives him another unbind, so he's actually got 2 unbinds at +2, which is just horrendous for you. And if that wasn't enough, on the first unbind, if he unbinds it on an 8, regardless of what Andy rolls, it's automatically unbound, and the wizard takes these 6 mortal wounds. So it's going to be a lot more thinking to do, because your wizards are quite squishy, aren't they? They don't have many wounds.
Yeah. Scrygrot's not too bad, but the other one...
I find them very hard to get to. Like, they're always screened by loads and loads of grots, so I'm hoping the mortal wounds is going to take them out.
You got Blood Boil as well, I guess, have you?
Yeah. So I've only got the 1 Blood Boil, and I think the Slaughter Priests have been pretty screwed at the minute. I mean, they were very good before. Some might say a bit OP, but you could do Blood Boil, you could do a prayer, and you could do a Judgment, which are now invocations. And I believe they brought them in line with the wizards. So I just have to choose one, whether I do an invocation, Blood Boil, or the built-in prayer, which I'm not too happy about. I can't grumble because that's what wizards kind of have been doing for a while. So.
Yeah.
But also there's a bit of a weird crossover where judgments are still judgments, but they're also still invocations. So I think Khorne are waiting for an errata from GW, because at the moment the invocations will still disappear. You still have to roll for them at the end of the battle turn, I think.
Right. Okay.
But they can now be unbound by priests, whereas before they disappeared because they couldn't be unbound.
Yeah.
But now you can do both. But I think that one slipped through the net. So they added the invocation thing. But I don't know. Who knows? Either way, we're going to play it, so we are going to roll for them at the end of the battle round, because the errata comes in underneath the judgment saying, you add the paragraph saying, judgments of Khorne are invocations.
You know them better than me, mate.
Yeah, but
whatever you say.
Boring stuff. But let's talk about something good. Shall we go and have a look at the lists?
Yeah.
Cool. So, what have you got with you today, or shall I go first?
I can go through.
Yeah.
So I've got Scragrot again with Hand of Gork and Kaldamu.
Yeah, and he's got that jabby
with his
pistol.
important poison
mushroom
dart. Fungus
yeah.
stick.
Yeah.
So that's him. He's general. We've got a Madcap Shaman with the Moonface Mommet. He's got Great Green Spite and Levitate today. They've all got 2 spells because they're in the Warlord attachment, so they've got the enhancement. And then the third person in that is the Mega Gargant Gate Crusher. No bonus on him, but he's there just to smash face. He
doesn't need any bonuses.
A 40, a 20, a 20 grots, and 6 trolls, and a Scuttle-Tide.
Yeah, those ridiculous trolls.
Oh, and the Squig Gobber.
And the Squig Hopper. Which actually doesn't need line of sight, so he just...
They don't need line of sight. He's 4s and 3s with no Ren.
Put him here.
So, yeah. So he's alright, but now obviously there's a +1 to hit ability, which helps somewhat.
Yeah. Lovely. And how many points is that?
1990.
I think that's exactly like mine. So there is,
is it?
There is no triumph. So I have got Blades of Khorne, Reapers of Vengeance. My general is the Wrath of Khorne Bloodthirster, and he has got the Skull Shard Mantle, which lets him shrug off endless spells on a 2+, which is very spells and endless spells, which is again annoying for you, but you know, not by design, just a happy coincidence. His command trait is Mage Eater, which we've discussed gives him an extra unbind, and it's that unbind that if you get it on an 8, it clears it no matter what the previous dice roll was, and the wizard who cast it takes d6 mortal wounds. Then I've got a Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury, just vanilla, no upgrades, and then a Bloodthirster of Insensate Rage, who has got another artifact because we've got the Warlord Battalion as well. So he has got Foe's Bane, and what that lets him do, it doesn't sound like much, but because we're aiming for exploding 6s, it lets him re-roll a failed hit or wound roll once per turn. So it doesn't sound a lot, but it might be enough. Then we've got everyone's favourite Bloodthirster, Scarbrand, who again can't take anything, but he's just hopefully going to be running about causing carnage. Yeah, then we as his axes are. Blood Secretor, auto take, and Slaughter Priest, auto take. He has got the Sanguination, Blood Sacrifice prayer, the one to hopefully get my blood tithe going up. So as Andy starts whittling down my Bloodthirsters, try and get more in to wind him up a bit more. Battle line, we got 3 units of 10 Blood Reavers. And then we've got these lovely minimum size units of Garrick's Reavers, and which is my favourite, Magor's Fiends, which come as 2 units. So it's 4 models as 2 units. Riptooth is his own unit, and he gets an extra unbind just to kind of stick it in there for you as well.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and that is 1990 points of Khorne. So no triumphs that we have to remember and then promptly forget to use. So that's it. Right. I think that's it. So let's do the intro and then have a look at the scenario we're playing today.
Cool.
Catch you guys in a bit. Today's battle plan is marking territory from the General's Handbook 2021. 2 warring tribes are locked in a battle for territory, both seeking complete dominance over the other. Who will yield first? Starting from the 3rd battle round, one player immediately wins a major victory if they control all of the objectives on the battlefield. If neither player has won a major victory by the end of the battle, then the player that completed the most battle tactics wins a minor victory. If both players completed the same number of battle tactics, then if one player completed their grand strategy, that player wins a minor victory. If both players or neither player completed their grand strategy, the battle is a draw. The battle lasts for 5 rounds. Just before we get into the game, I really would like to give a massive thanks to all of our patrons who continue to support and sponsor us. Every little helps, and the moral boost from knowing that you guys enjoy and appreciate what we are creating really drives us to make more content. Each bat rep takes around 15 hours to film, edit and produce, and we'd love to produce more bat reps each month. Becoming a patron costs about the same as a pint of beer, so why not check it out? Many thanks, and back to the game. Yeah. Right, so hero phase done. Nothing much happened. I picked my battle tactic of ferocious advance, meaning I've picked these 3 units to run, and when they go to run, they have to end up within 3 inches of each other. Actually, no.
So all of them must be in.
I'm going to pick these 3 units because you get a point if all 3 units are monsters.
Ooh.
Just read that.
Nice.
Oh yeah, reading is rewarding. Not much happened. Andy both and I rolled to get an extra command point, which we failed. So we're still on 2 and 3, as you can see. I've gone first. Andy's made me go first because I had many drops. I didn't have to do much with my Slaughter Priest. I'm used to doing 3 things with them, but I did choose to bring out the Hex Scourger Skulls, and they've flown up the battlefield to kind of start annoying Andy's wizards, making him second guess stuff. And I think that's it for hero phase, really. So yeah, nothing that exciting. So let's move into the movement phase. Right, everything's moved, everything's run forward. We've got the battle tactic. Just realised it doesn't matter about the bonus points because the battle plan we're playing today doesn't matter about the bonus points. It just matters about whether you achieve the battle tactic or not. Everything's ran, everything's pushed forward. The Slaughter Priest has come out of his garrison, so basically we're trying to make stuff as uncomfortable as possible for Andy. Getting all of my buffs and bonuses going. He's now at -2 to cast and +2 to dispel, so hopefully not much is going to go off today in terms of magic. And I think that's it. That's we're not scoring any points, even though I've got these 2 objectives now. And I think that's Khorne turn 1 finished. And let's go into Gloomspite turn 1.
Awesome.
Right, chaps, you thought my hero phase was quick.
It's even quicker. So, I'm sure to Ali, Scragrot is -2 to cast because of these.
Yeah.
And if he rolls an 8,
he takes D6.
He takes D6, as will the other one.
Yeah.
He's only got 4 wounds.
And forgets the spell.
And forgets the spell. If I somehow cast it at a -2, you then have a dispel on +2.
Yeah, from here.
And again, if you roll an 8, I'll take D6 mortal wounds. So I've decided not to risk it and hope that those disappear next turn.
Okay.
I have got shooting this turn, so let's hope that's not stupid.
Yeah. All right, let's go for movement. Hey.
Movement.
All right. In a very aggressive Khorne style expansion.
Yeah.
Andy has pretty much come to meet Khorne, and he's actually going for a turn 1 charge, which I have foolishly left Scarbrand open for, potentially, but I don't know, Scarbrand loves fighting, so
I hope it does work now.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm just going to be fighting Bloodreapers.
I think you will one-shot him. You one-shotted the Mortal Crusher the other week. So.
But you have got 3. But then he's quite expensive, isn't he?
300, 380, 340, something like that.
Yeah. So on to my shooting phase, of which I have a little bit.
Sure.
More than normal.
Okay.
Should be nice.
So where are we going?
So, oh no, you put pressure on now. I haven't thought about it. So what is worth trying to kill? So they've got minuses. They've got minuses. So he's gonna get +1 to hit in the combat phase, in the shooting phase.
Yeah.
Be fine. And he's gonna shoot at the Bloodthirst.
Okay.
So he's normally 4s and 3s,
but he's
back to 4s and 3s. Because look out, sir.
Yep. Nice.
Bang on average. Oh, that's the one. So 2 wounds at no rend, but D3 damage.
Alright, I will use all-out defense on him to give him a +1, so he goes up to from a 3 to a 2.
Oh yeah, I forgot it. No, I was doing it on the oh, I said the wrong name, didn't I? Sorry, never mind.
We did get 1.
Yeah, I meant to do it on the other guy.
What's that? On the Slaughter Priest?
No, yeah, I was going to, but I definitely said Bloodthirst. So 1 goes 3.
Yeah.
D3. 1.
Okay.
So you'll get that back in a minute. Yeah, I meant to do it on the Blood Priest because he had the lower save, and then I said the wrong name. C'est la vie. And then I've got Scragrot. Oh, I could shoot the other guy, the Slaughter Priest, because now he can't use all-out defense, can he?
No.
So I'll shoot the Slaughter Priest. So he's 3s and 3s, so now 4s and 3s.
Yep. You're rolling hot. I hope this doesn't happen when the Gargant comes in.
Oh, that's not so good. So 2 wounds at -1.
So 6 up saves.
And that's starting burning, hopefully.
Nope, so he takes 2.
And then I'll take another one in a second.
Okay.
He's only got 5, 6, hasn't he? 6, I think.
Yeah.
6. And then the Gargant can shoot. So Scarbrand, 14 wounds, 4 up save.
Yep.
Nothing special other than that.
Yep.
I definitely want to kill him on 1 go though. Because if I don't, I'm going to shoot him because he needs to die in 1 go, doesn't he?
Yep.
So.
Oh, sorry. Before you moved, I was going to do I completely forgot about this. Redeploy for Scarbrand. We'll do it later.
Is that the movement? It's movement phase, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shooting phase.
Yes.
No, we need to do it now then before
you shoot him. All right. Scarbrand's going to redeploy. What is it? 6 inches. D6 inches. Yeah. Forgetting these new rules, so I'm going to spend a command point, and he's going to move 5 inches back. But he's kind
towards me.
Yeah. He's a bit trapped, but I'm just going to do it here to kind of get out of that 2-inch range for your.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, because I think you're going to try and wipe out the Bloodreapers, aren't you?
So I'm going to shoot the Bloodreapers now. Well, that's very annoying. Well, to be honest, this would have changed all my shooting.
Do you want to do the shooting?
Because Skagrot wouldn't have shot. He'd have shot the Bloodreapers in.
Do you want to put the 2 on the Bloodreapers?
Yeah, because they got the same save. You didn't make the saves, did you?
I didn't make the saves.
Yeah, you put 2 on the Bloodreapers instead, just because I need to take out the Bloodreapers now.
Yeah.
Because he does mortal wounds when he charges as well.
Right. Okay.
So I get lucky, I might have to take a load of them out.
Okay.
Apologies. Well, no,
right,
actually no, it was you changed it, isn't it?
It's me that I've never used Redeploy because I've always forgotten about it.
You could have also done it the other way, I guess, and moved them across.
I don't think it would have made a difference because if they got wiped, yeah.
Okay, so the guy got 3s and 2s, so he's not very good at shooting.
No, pretty good.
Ah! 4 damage that would have been.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my shooting done.
Cool.
Charging. Stupid redeploy.
I know.
That's such a rubbish. I can't believe. Remember this, everyone. Scarbrand ran away from the fight. He ran away from the fight.
No, he
ran away from the fight.
He's prepping.
No, he was about to have a fight and he's run away.
Don't you listen to them, Scarbrand.
He's run away.
Don't you listen.
What a wuss.
We'll see.
Right, I'll charge the grots first. 11. So, because if they could kill the Bloodreapers, then he can pile in through. There are not. You're right.
So what's the plan to keep this open?
Yeah, if they can kill them, he can come here, do his mortal wound damage. They can hopefully go first and kill them. Then he can pile through the gap. Oh, wait a minute. As long as I leave a big enough gap. How much is space? Okay. And then he's going to charge. Impact. Well, I'll roll the charge first. Yeah. 6. So, it is on a 2+, take d6 mortal wounds. So he's in there.
All right, I think it's before we do that. You do it first, but I'm going to do, is it volley fire? What's the shooting one?
Yeah. With
the Wrath of Khorne.
Okay.
He's got Hellfire Breath, which is do not use the attack sequence. Instead, pick an enemy unit and roll a dice. On a 2, it does d3 mortal wounds. So Hellfire Breath. Right, so it takes 2 mortal wounds.
He does. Grots or the
the Gargant.
The Gargant.
Then he's got.
So yeah, I think you do all of them then.
Well, he's only got 1 more attack, and it hits on a 3, so it's a 4 now. It's a 2, so he wouldn't have hit it anyway.
So on a 2 up, the Reavers take d6 mortal wounds.
Ouch.
Oh! This could have these are massive, potentially big swings in the game.
Yeah.
Because that could have taken out 3 or 4.
Right.
So I guess it's straight into piling, so everyone else ran over there. This, to some degree, I'm going to move on from the back into the spaces, because essentially we're going to shove forwards.
Right, combat over was sorely disappointing for, I was going to say everyone, but mostly for
Mostly
Andy.
me, because Scarbrand ran away.
Yeah, but your grots tried to kill the Bloodreapers. I think they scored 8 or 9 hits.
Yeah, and
you
rolled
5 of them, didn't you?
5 up on the like 6 out of 9 dice or something.
The Bloodreapers were heroes, but then obviously the Gargant just twatted what was left away. Annoyingly, the big man here, Bloodthirster with Insensate Rage, his 4 up hit went to a 5 up hit because I didn't have any more command points. So he scored 2 hits, and then he wounds on the 2 and scored a double 1. So he didn't kill a single grot, and he's now tied into combat. Oh well, never mind. Right, so I guess that's it. You scored your battle tactic.
Yeah.
So we'll just mark that on yours. So you got 1 as well, because we're not actually scoring points. It's just battle tactics. And I guess it's the roll off for turn 2, which I think will be a big one now, more than ever. But yeah, let's crack on.
All right.
5. It's a good one. And there's a dice here. It's a 5, and I break ties.
You always are the luckiest man. The luckiest guy when it comes to these.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So lucky.
Anyway, yeah, hold my beer whilst I cock up this entire round.
How do you always do it?
I don't know.
Always.
I don't know. Oh, we should actually see whether the Hexgorger skulls disappear.
Oh yeah.
So they normally disappear on a 5, but because I've got a slaughter priest nearby, they'll go on a 1 to 3, so I can save them on a 4. It's a 3, so they do disappear. So that does limit my choice on what to do.
Oh yeah, because you have to decide when you want them back or
or do an actual.
It's a bit more of a
yeah, and we did get a blood tithe point for the Reavers. But yeah, yes. All right, let's go into Khorne turn 2. Yeah.
If you whiff good here,
I do have to do a lot of whiffing. Right, so again, hero phase was nothing really. I picked my battle tactic, bring it down, so I'm going to pick Andy's monster, the Mega Monster, Mega Gargant, to bring down this turn. We healed the Blood Secretor. He got his 1 wound back. He rolled equal to his bravery, so he got his 1. And then the Hexgorger Skulls came out again just to give Andy a tough time with his magic. That's it. We're going to go to movement, really, but I don't think I'm going to move anything because I don't want anything to redeploy.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I know it sounds a bit crap, but we're just going to go into shooting, and we have got a little bit of shooting to do. So the Wrath of Khorne Bloodthirster, he's going to do his Hellfire Breath. Yeah, so it's 1 attack. If you roll a 2, it takes D3 mortal wounds. Okay, so the Gargant is going to take 1 more mortal wound, so he's down to 32, which is relevant, and you'll see why. You'll see why. He's got another shooting attack, which he's going to put into the grots. What is it? Bloodfell Missile, 1 attack, 3s and 3s. It's a 6. It's a 1, so nothing there. And that is shooting done. There's going to be no charges because at the start of the combat phase I'm going to trigger his command ability to give me a 6-inch pile-in and eligibility for piling in for 6. So there's no charges. So basically I'm mitigating any redeploys or any volley fires or whatever it's called. So I'm going to use my command point there. So that is Rejoice in the Slaughter from the Unfettered Fury. All the Bloodthirsters are eligible to fight at 6 inches now and can pile in 6 inches. So also at the start of the combat phase, I'm going to use my Reapers of Vengeance command ability, which when you let a Bloodthirster fight, immediately after, if it's within 3 inches, it can fight again. So it's getting.
Oh, so he's just dead.
He's going to get 2 fights, yeah. So right. So we're going to.
Should we just wrap up now?
I don't know.
So you automatically you're going to do
automatically. Scarbrand is going to do 16 mortal wounds twice, with potentially. You know, he has to roll. If he gets a 6, it could be more.
It doesn't matter, does it?
No, but then the rest will go into the grots, I guess, if we split it. But
okay, well, we'll see if we go into turn 3, because I feel like we're not going to.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so he's going to pile in 4.5, 5 inches into there.
And I take that off. Is that right?
I think, right, so we'll play this out for the viewers at home. So he's got his... So the way it works, I'm going to pull it up so we can explain it, because this is pretty savage, and I want to make sure we're doing
I hope you're doing it wrong.
I hope we're doing it right by Andy. We want to do it right by Andy, because it is pretty awful. So he's got Carnage. It's 1 attack, and basically you roll on his on the damage table. Because he didn't attack last turn, you treat him as having 13 wounds. So Carnage actually will succeed. It's not hit, it will succeed on a 1-up. Because the Blood Secretor is nearby, he gets a 2nd attack. So he gets 2 attacks on a 1-up. If you beat that roll, the unit takes 8 mortal wounds. If you roll a 6, they take 16 mortal wounds. So, and he's attacking twice.
It's impossible to fail.
Yeah, so the way I'm going to split it up, we're going to put Carnage into the Mega Gargant and Slaughter into the Grots. So this is the big one. This is the mortal wound one. It's a 2-2, so he takes 16 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
Then we've got Slaughter, which is 9 attacks. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, plus 1 for the Blood Secretor. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. And I don't think we're near any nets. So.
And then you probably might be right.
2, 4s. Wounding on 3s. Oh, right. So just one,
rolling it around.
Yeah, 1 wound, 3 damage.
Okay, that'll go straight through, won't it? So,
yeah, so we may as well do that again as we got all the dice. So this is now his 2nd attack.
So now we take the Gargant off.
4, 6, 8, 10. Now we'll take the Gargant off. But this is for the Grots hitting on 4s. wounding on 3, so 3, 6, 9, 12, so 15 grots. And just for completion's sake, the carnage roll, yeah, so another 16. So yeah, he'd take 32 wounds on the gargant and 15 on the grots.
So then he's dead, which leaves me with...
It leaves with some trolls and a spit gobber.
Okay. We'll tidy up and then see if we go any further.
Yeah.
Because that might well be it.
That might, yes. Right, so the end of the combat, obviously all the grots died. So if we got 2 extra blood tithe, yeah, it is going bad for Andy. Like we were just laughing, like even the moon didn't really come on, did it?
Literally, I rolled a 1.
Got a 1 and it's still in the corner.
I don't know how many we rolled, but I got 1 for that.
Yeah.
One for like the mortal wound thing for the Gargan. One for his wounding with his shooting attack. One's everywhere. Yeah. And lost a double.
That's it. It's not the Gitz turn today. So we did get monstrous takeover. And things are looking good at the minute from a Khorne point of view, but we will go into Gitz turn 2, because I was just saying to Andy, it has seems the last 3 or 4 games we've played and seen, it just flips around insanely in AoS 3. I don't know what it is. Yeah,
or double turn can do a lot.
Yeah. All right, so let's go into Gloomspite turn 2. Right, so there was a glimmer of hope for Andy.
Snuffed.
A glimmer of hope. He cast some spells. What you'll notice is the Hexgorger Skulls have gone. That's one of their new abilities. Basically, the Madcap Shaman. So Andy's theory, let's start at the beginning. Andy's theory was to teleport a unit of grots, I think, or trolls, to the back line, get these guys moving around here, and then hope for the double turn to instantly take these 2.
And win.
And turn 3, whilst avoiding combat. However, the Madcap Shaman. So Andy had to go for he had to go cast his spells, otherwise he's just dead in the water. The Madcap Shaman cast Scuttle Tide and rolled an 8. In the dice. All right, go for it. Deece's pieces. Spells.
So, little shaman is going to cast Great Green Spike.
Okay. Come on, get an 8. Oh, it's a 7.
It's a 7, but you get -2.
-2, and you have to re-roll it.
And I don't get +1 because this moon's not come on.
And you have to re-roll it because of...
Yeah. Well, if I fail, would I?
No, you have to re-roll successful.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I failed. I'm sure I 5 to fail.
7 -2.
Yeah, it needs a 7.
Okay.
You're trying to cast Scuttle-Tide.
Okay.
8.
Hey, it's an 8.
Is that even with the
it's unmodified
-2 to amount 8?
No, it's if you get an unmodified 8.
Yeah.
Each wizard within 12 inches takes D6 mortal wounds.
Ah, oh no! Did I just break his staff?
And they I think he.
And they break his staff.
And so he's
forgot like Ross.
Yeah, he's forgotten Scuttle-Tide. He took 2 mortal wounds. The shaman at the back, what's his name? Scraggot took 5, but I think he shrugged off 3.
Yeah, he shrugged off 3 down. Yeah, he took 2.
Yeah, and then Scraggot tried. He went for the play to do the teleport. I think he needed an 8 and rolled a 4. So it was very, very disappointing for Andy. Bloodsecrator took 2 mortal wounds. Yeah, I think that was pretty much it.
I took more mortal wounds than my hero face.
Yeah.
I took twice as many.
Yeah. Do we have to do, speaking of moon, do we have to do something with your moon? No.
No. Should I do it? Yeah. So it goes in this corner. So I would have had +1 to cast, but it didn't actually make a difference because I failed so badly. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. And there was an auto unbind in the wings with 2 blood tithe for the power play.
Yeah.
So, yeah, more hateful stuff for Andy, I'm afraid. Right, shall we get to movement? Okay. Right, that's the end of movement. What happened, Andy?
So the grots have all run round.
Yeah, they
He's
are
sort of just getting in Scarbrand's way a little bit.
Yeah.
And probably the Bloodthirsters too, hopefully. I might get some grots back at the end of my turn. Trolls have just moved up, so they're going to start throwing up and then just going to start killing battle line. So at least it'll limit the amount of numbers you've got. And that's that.
Okay.
That's on shooting.
So shooting phase. So we've got, who are they shooting at? The Bloodsecrator.
Well, not many of them in range.
Okay.
So 3 will have to shoot at the Bloodreapers.
Yep.
And 3 will have to shoot at the Bloodsecrator.
Okay.
Are you using any sort of heroic stuff? So the Bloodsecrator, 2s and 3s.
-1 to hit because of look out, sir. But that was.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Ross.
Ross, here we go. So it's a 3 up save normally, 2 up rend, -2 rend, so 5 up.
No. D3
Played
damage.
4 and didn't get 3. It's on his last wound.
Has he taken 5?
He's taken 5, yeah.
Hasn't he only got 5?
He might actually, now that he's mentioned it.
I have a feeling he's 5 and the other guy's 6.
Yeah, I think you're right.
They got wildly different saves and wounds. It's really.
He does have 5.
Hey,
Yeah,
kill something!
he does have 5.
Kill something!
Blood dive, but the Bloodsecrator is out, which is big. Cool.
Well, he's done his job.
Yeah, yeah, he did. He was crucial in taking out the Gargant. So, do you want to do against the Reavers?
Yeah. So 2s. 3 1s out of the 6 attacks. At least they go 3. So that's straight through.
Yeah, straight through.
They take 5.
5. Okay, so that's half the unit. What do I want to do?
I can't really. I'm just going to kill stuff.
Right, so yeah, so we removed the Blood Reavers, so 5 have gone. What do you want to do?
I don't really want to free Scarbrand. So I still got more shooting. So this guy's going to shoot here.
Okay.
So he gets +1 to hit against thingies. And
yeah, for 10 or more, yeah.
I might as well give him +1 to hit again.
I don't think you can.
Can't. You're right.
Yeah.
So 3s and 3s.
Yeah. Oh, still got a 1, but that's not bad. 5 hits. Right.
No rend, D3 damage.
Alright, 6 up save.
Oh.
No. So 2 lots
I was
of
expecting a double 6.
Yeah.
Hey!
5. So it takes out another 5.
Assume that is that them done battle shock wise more than likely.
Yeah, probably.
What's their bravery like? It's pretty low, isn't it?
I'll leave the banner in.
Scraggle, what should he shoot at? So Scraggle's going to shoot the squad.
Okay.
If I get rid of like all this rubbish,
yeah.
He might as well give himself +1 to hit then.
Yeah, okay.
Which should make him 2s and 3s.
Yeah.
Hey.
Nice, all hits.
And that many wounds at -1.
So they'll all go through.
That's a sort of dead.
So that wipes these guys out.
Another blood tithe.
That's another blood tithe.
You're going to summon like 20 blood letters in a minute, aren't you?
Maybe. How many have we got? 5. And I think we'll get a couple more in Battle Shock.
And that's all my shooting, isn't it?
Yep.
So now I've just got a charge, which is the trolls. 5. I mean, how greedy do I want to be? He's in regardless, isn't he? So there's no point trying to screen him out. He's probably rubbish. Is he rubbish? What are they like?
Oh yeah, he's rubbish.
I'm going to try and take these guys.
Okay.
Should I re-roll that? I've got loads of command points.
Yeah.
Haven't I?
3 left, yeah.
I'm going to re-roll it. Be higher. Oh, it's the same. 5. Okay, 5. Right. So I've got How many can attack the blood secretor now?
Bloodthirster.
Blood secretor.
Blood secretor's gone. Slaughter priest.
Sorry, slaughter priest.
What's their range?
2.
Yeah. So you got 3 on him.
3 and 3 then.
Yep. Okay. Lovely.
Wonderful. The comments will be, you idiot. What do you do that for?
No, I don't know. Right, so we're just going to film the Scarbrand, but show you Scarbrand. He's moved over with his 6-inch piling. The trolls have actually killed the slaughter priests and the remaining Bloodreapers for 2 more blood tithe, and then Riptooth finished off the troll. So he can't. Yeah. So Andy's lost 1 troll, but we are going for Scarbrand now because the blood secretor's gone. He only gets 1 attack with carnage, much to Andy's. I don't know if it's niceness, but all right. Roll in a 1. It's a 1, so 8 mortal wounds.
You did that just to spite me.
Yeah.
I got excited by that one. So you can do that twice, aren't you?
No, I don't have enough command points because I had to use 1 to get the 6-inch piling. But we have got 9 attacks. I think they are. You're at -1 to hit, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
So 4s and 3s. So it's 5s and 3s, but because we used my perfect Sunday earlier, it's 5s and 2s. It's not going to make
only 1.
1, but we do get to re-roll 1s because we are a great.
Which has loads of.
Yeah. No.
Well, he's not as good.
He's not as good now. Right.
Definitely kill that secretor.
Not a 1, not a 1. It's a 5. So -2 damage, 3 rend.
-3 damage.
Yeah. So
I've
we've done
taken
11. Yeah. So it takes 3 more out.
2.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
And puts 1 on 1.
Yes.
And yeah. So sadly, that's as much as Scarbrand has done.
Not the 32 mortal
Not
wounds.
the 32 mortal wounds. He did a paltry 11. But that's it. What is it? Battle shock now?
Yeah, I'll just immunify my trolls because they're my last unit who does any damage.
All right, and then we go in. So you
There's battle shock here as well.
Oh yeah. Right. Their bravery is 5. We lost 5, so D6 are running away. 3. Whew. We still got it, guys.
Still there.
We still got it. 1, 2, 3. Righty.
Oh, I need to see if any grots come back.
Oh yeah.
I don't think this has ever happened. Oh, it happened once last game.
Yeah. It doesn't happen.
Of course not.
Okay.
Of course not.
All right, there's a priority roll for turn 3. Which...
I'd almost potentially give it away, you know. I don't know. Anyway, let's roll it and see.
It's a 6. 3. Okay. So, what would you like to do?
So if I go, so you're going to take an objective, aren't you?
I'm going to remove an objective, yeah.
Well, either way, if I go, I've got to take that one. Otherwise, there's no point taking it. If you go, kill them, then it's my go. But I'll have got rid of that one. Which would put me in a very good position, would it not?
Mm.
I think I've got to give you the turn.
So you can raise an objective.
So I can get rid of that one. And yeah.
Okay. All right. Which objective are you getting rid of?
That one.
The one he keeps pointing to that I'm hoping he's going to forget. All right, we're going to clean up and come back for Khorne turn 3. Right, battle round 3. I've picked my battle tactic of aggressive expansion. So I need to pick 2 objective markers on the battlefield, not wholly within my territory, and you control both objective markers. If you complete it, if you can hold both objectives at the end of the turn. So I'm picking this one and this one here. There's nothing to do in the hero phase. We may as well try and get a command point for one of these guys. So we'll do it on the Wrath of Khorne Bloodthirster on a 4-up. That rolled a long way, didn't it? So I'm going to put a 1.
Oh, excuse me.
Which could be important.
I guess I'll do the same because.
Oh yeah.
Is there any point doing anything else?
Can't heal. You could heal.
I could heal, but
their bravery is quite.
I've got
low.
loads of.
Yeah.
I got loads of command points. I got 3 already, haven't I?
Yeah.
I'll try it because he could give him +1 save or something. I rolled 2 dice there, or 1 dice.
Yeah. Well done.
This Scragrot's got another command point.
Cool. So we'll put a 1 next to Scragrot. Right. Okay. Let's go to movement, and this is going to get a little complicated. So, movement. Right, okay, so we didn't move much really, but we've got, yeah, I don't know what we're doing. I tried to summon, but everything is too congested now, so I thought I'd keep my blood tithe points for maybe something else. My game was to try and win it this turn, but I don't think we can because this thing here counts as a monster. So I've got an 8-inch. I've got an 8-inch charge to make, and we've got some charges. This thing actually redeployed, so that's why we've got some issues there. So we're just going to go into shooting. The Unfettered Fury is going to shoot. Another dice. Pass me that one. The Unfettered Fury is going to shoot at the squeak gobber. So hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s. And wounding on 3s. Oh, I didn't do my heroic. Oh no, we did do heroic action. I got the command point, didn't we? Right, so 3 at -1 rend.
How much damage?
D3. Yeah, D3.
Probably should have done a +1 thingy, but never mind. 6 is in. Oh.
Alright, D3 damage. How many does he have?
8.
It's unlikely to kill him, but this would be quite the coup. No, 2, 4. Take him down to 4.
Okay.
Then we've got shooting here. Scarbrand, he's got Roar of Total Rage. He's back down to, because he fought in both turns last time, didn't he? So he's back down to Roar of Total Rage. He rolls 1 dice. 4 up, and you take a mortal wound.
A mortal wound?
Yes.
Okay. A troll is wounded.
Okay. Then we have got...
I don't think it matters in a minute.
I don't think it matters. No, Wrath of Khorne. Right, he has got 1 attack, 3s and 3s. Doesn't really do anything. No. And then he's got his High Fire Breath on a 2+. You take D3 mortal wounds. Take D3 mortal wounds. This is into the grots. 1 grot dies. I guess that's charges now. So, this is the important one, and I don't really want to do it.
Have you got? You have got a command.
I've got a command point. Yeah, I've got one here, and I've got one for the Wrath of Khorne over here.
For what?
For anything, but it has to. He has to use it. All right, come on, Unfettered Fury. I never bring you out. Show me I'm wrong. Show me I'm wrong. It's a 5.
Yes.
All right, we're going to spend our command point to re-roll it.
Oh no.
It's a 5 again.
Whew.
So that's fine there. Right.
Wait, can you roll more over that one?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Insensate Rage. 10. There we go.
So, doesn't matter.
No.
Take that objective.
Unfettered Fury. Sorry, Wrath of Khorne.
1,
4.
4. So he's just in the front.
Okay. I guess we go to combat then. I'm going to spend Wrath of Khorne is going to spend the double attack because I want to try and get the mortal wounds pinging your dudes.
Yeah. Didn't say. So didn't say. He's going twice.
Yeah, he's going to go twice.
Sorry. He's going to go twice.
Yep. Right, we got 5 attacks. All right, hitting on 5s. Shall I do it here?
Yeah, we can.
Re-rolling 1s. Actually, no, I have used my command point, haven't I?
Yeah.
Right. Re-roll these 1s, thank God. And I'm going to re-roll a failed one as part of his artifact.
Yeah.
Get 1 more. Okay. Wounding on 2s.
Oh, you're getting unlucky.
Yeah. D6 damage.
Yeah, it's -2 or something, isn't it?
-2,
Yeah.
3.
Okay.
Right, and we're going to do all that again. Hitting on 5s.
2 again.
You're going to re-roll 1, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Right, wounding on 2s. Oh my goodness!
Oh, the luck has swung round, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
D6 damage.
So 4. 4 grots.
Four
Okay.
grots have died.
Okay. Wonderful.
Right. Right, so end of the turn. Not much happened. Andy did some very clever piling in to get 4 guys onto the objective, and then he's got Scragrot still garrisoned in there. So his 5. I guess Scragrot counts as 2.
Oh, he's 6 wounds. So yeah, I guess he does. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I was thinking he was 1, but yeah.
Yeah. So
so
Andy's
you didn't
still
actually
got
have
that
to-
one. So I've got this one. I didn't get that objective, so I fail my battle tactic ridiculously. And
Oh yeah.
two Bloodthirsters, or 3 Bloodthirsters if you include the Insensate Rage attacking twice, only killed, what, 10 grots?
Yeah, something like that.
9.
It's terrible.
9. So we're going to go into Andy Gloomspite Gitz turn 3 now. Right, so this game is still going. Andy's hero phase for number 3. A few things happened and a lot of things didn't happen. But
Yeah, failed nearly everything. But the important stuff is I did 1 mortal wound here with Call the Moon.
yeah, so we killed
nothing
it.
particularly
And
exciting.
actually, you may have noticed that my Bloodthirster has shifted forward to the objective because I used my Blood Tithe points for Murder Lust. So I picked a Khorne unit and moved him just to the edge of the thing to try and contest it with Andy. Hopefully he won't get shot off. But
And the only other spell I successfully cast is Metamorphosis.
So
this
this
guy is
guy's
now
a-
a monster.
yeah, the Trolls regened 1, and Scragrot, his ability, he healed 1.
Yes.
He healed 2, so he's
actually,
back
yeah.
to full health. And we got
His
an
bravery
extra
6.
Yeah, and the Wrath of Khorne got an extra command point for his heroic action. That's it. Let's go to movement.
Right, yeah.
Movement's finished. What's happened, Andy? Not much.
Not much. The little grots just run over
Yeah.
to
To help secure with his.
Secure that
Now he's
objective.
got 5 points.
and the grots over there just run onto that
To get
objective to get
5,
that
right?
and my
Yeah.
battle tactic.
Right. So it is
So just my shooting.
shooting phase. Yeah.
I've only got 1 command point. So I'm not quite sure what I'll need it for. So I guess I'll shoot with this squig guy first.
Yeah. Okay.
He's 4s and 3s. He's going to shoot obviously at these 2 little dudes here. So 2 at no rend, but D3 damage each.
Okay. 6 up save. Double 6. Nearly. Okay, so they're both dead. Blood Tithe.
And then I've got Scragrots. Oh, I've got the troll shooting.
Oh god, that's pretty horrible, isn't it?
2s and 3s.
Alright, just heat him up.
Yeah, I'm just making it better, aren't I?
Yeah.
-2.
Alright, 6 up saves. 4 and a 6, make 1.
2, 3. Oh.
2.
2.
So he's taking 6.
Mine do because he's getting better.
Yeah, I don't mind.
And a scrag rot.
Yeah.
So I could just shoot them, just try and bring him down a bracket. I think that's the best I can do, isn't it? Just to. Yeah. So I shoot the wounded one.
Okay.
3s and 3s he is.
Good.
Yeah. 4 at -1.
Alright. 5 up save. No. Takes 4.
Cool. Are we burning?
Yeah.
Burning. And it's combat.
Cool.
So I'm going to start here and basically move these grots around as a screen.
Yeah. Well, at the beginning of combat, I'm going to use my Rejoice in the Slaughter.
To go twice?
To pile in 6.
6-inch piles. Yeah. So he's going to go all the way around to this side. And
I will, yeah, and I'll also use the Reapers of Vengeance one to pile in twice.
Of course you will.
Yeah.
Of course you will.
Of course I will.
So it's coming around. I don't really achieve much, I don't think. But...
Right, so end of the turn, what actually happened after combat? Too late now. This Bloodthirster wiped out all the grots bar 1 after his twin attack. Did he attack twice? He did.
I don't think he did actually.
He didn't, no.
He can't attack twice again anyway.
No, he couldn't. But yeah, and then the insensate rage took out this monster here with the little shaman plus the remaining one. I was hoping to get some 6s to get Scragrot, but it didn't happen. But what happened here, which was nice.
Oh, wait, Scragrot can attack as well. Yeah. He's in combat, isn't he?
Yeah, 6-inch piling meant the Unfettered Fury took out the Gobspitter or whatever was it called?
Squig
Gobber. So I ended up taking this objective back and this objective back, but then instantly Andy brought back 20 grots from his allegiance ability by rolling a 4. So, and he did get his battle tactic, didn't he?
Yeah, it's just taking enemy objective.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice and easy.
Right, so we are going into the roll for turn 4.
Yeah, well, do you want me to just quickly do Scragrot?
Yeah.
Because he's
got... yeah.
Oh, he's burning as well, isn't he? See, this guy starts burning. 4 attacks, 3s and 3s, that's all. Reroll 1s under the moon. Still missed. 1 and -1 on him.
5 up save. What do we make?
What a waste of time. Oh, there's a 1 there, not sure. Is that his? I don't know what that's 1's for.
It must be.
No, what else? Anyway, sorry. Right. Yes, roll off.
Roll off for turn 4.
Who wins draws this time? Because I get it confused. You
I win draws, yeah.
You do, because I just had.
Yes, you just played.
Right, let's see if I can win one.
You did.
I didn't win the last one.
You keep rolling 5s. And I rolled a 1. There you go.
Well, obviously I'm going to take it.
Yeah.
And I think that puts me in a very good position.
Alright, hero phase there. Andy bearing a grin.
Well,
he got blood tithed again, so...
Yes.
Yeah, the Insensate Rage had 4 blood tithe, so whittled down the grots. I think he killed 9, did he?
No, yeah, I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, 9. Yeah. And then Scragrot blasted the Fettered Fury for 3 with a...
Called a moon, yeah.
Called a moon.
And he's generated 4 command points.
Yes, yeah, so...
3 on his ability and 1 from the hero
he's got 6 command points this turn. And the moon is in the middle. He used his once. Chuck it in the middle ability.
So, movement.
Cool.
They are going to, if they're not already out of combat, they're going to move out of combat. You can retreat and still hold objectives, can't you? So they're just sort of doing that a bit. So they've got that, and he's not in combat.
Yeah, right, lovely. Yeah.
He's not going to shoot actually, because he's going to retreat, isn't he?
Yeah.
There's no point shooting it yet, so he's just going to retreat, disengage, or whatever the phrase is. Over here, start running. No, I just remembered. In case we get down to... Oh no, the grand strategy doesn't matter, does it?
No.
It's irrelevant. Because Yep. He's just going to stay there because he just likes having a fight with Stragrot.
Yeah.
I mean, Scarband. And these guys are going to move. And they're going to run. They're going to run 6.
Okay.
I almost rolled it then. I remember what you said.
Yeah.
So they're going to move 13.
Okay. So Andy's movement, what's he done? He's retreated the grots that way. Scragrots come out of his garrison, and these grots have done a very careful run around, avoiding 6 inches.
I've kept outside of 6, and there are 6 of them on the objective. So I scored the objective, and Ali's probably got some sort of sneaky blood tie thing to do, but at the moment I believe he can't pile in and get me.
Right. Okay. So
that's got the troll to shoot in combat.
Yeah.
So just 1 attack, 2s and 3s. Sorry, that was a 3.
Okay.
Minus 2 d3.
It's a 3. What?
6.
6.
3 damage.
So there we go. He's nice and strong now.
You got to be within 12 or something, haven't you? Is it 12 or 18?
What's that for?
Bonuses. Scragrots for the command abilities.
Yeah, 18 for your general.
18 for general. So he's in range to give him +1 to hit.
Yep.
Because I don't care about.
Okay. Should we do monstrous things first before we
go?
Yeah.
So give him. You could potentially kill him with that.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, you can't. He's got monsters at heart.
Oh yeah. Fine. Well, I'm going to go over here and try and destroy your terrain piece. Too late now, but
fair enough. A 3.
Hey, it's a 3.
Does it stay at all, or is it just gone?
It stays, but it loses all abilities.
So no you could have done that last.
Shock.
Shame we couldn't have done. And also bringing back.
Yeah, I was trying to do it last time.
Oh, you didn't get close enough, did you?
Yeah.
So 4 attacks. Now it's 2s and 3s. 2 go through. -1, 2 damage.
Okay, 5 up save. Actually, I'm going to use all-out defense. Give him a 4 up save. Oh, but we make it anyway.
7 both.
Yep.
Okay, and then your attacks back.
All right, Scarbred's going to go. He has got 11 wounds marked on him.
He automatically.
No, it's on a 2 now.
Oh.
His carnage is on a 2. 5. There we go. 8 mortal wounds. Blood tithe. And presumably these guys are out of combat.
Yeah.
They're out of 3, aren't they? And presumably they're out of 6.
Yeah, they are.
So I think that's it.
Might get some grots back. However,
you can't get some grots back. I just smashed up your house.
Oh yeah. Good idea. Good point. But I believe I hold every objective.
You do. So even if they run away from battle shock,
which they won't because they've got a boss.
Yep. So that's it. So you've held.
I've got a few command points.
You hold that one now, and you hold that one. There you go. Good game, Andy.
How did that happen?
Good game.
I look like an idiot with my salty behaviour earlier on.
That's it. That's what AoS 3 does. It's just it never seems to go one way.
I mean, what have I got left?
Shall we? Yeah. What have you got left?
They've come back.
You're not getting any more of those.
So they've come back. So of my original army, I've got Scragrot and 20 grots.
Okay, yeah,
that's it.
Got
and you've got 4
Bloodthirsters still.
They didn't really do that much, did they?
No, they were really. I mean, Bloodthirsters are quite swingy, but we'll talk about that in the after bit. Let's just pack up and we'll see you guys in a bit. Right, sorry. Right, we are back. Great game.
Yeah.
Great game. It was
worth watching to the end.
Yeah, I mean, I know Andy was ready to walk away at turn 2, but every single AoS 3 game I've played has been 1 in turn 5. This was the first one. It's been 1 in turn 4. I think it's just because I'm a crap player. I kind of speed through the beginning, and I did get all the lucky dice rolls. Right? Or sorry, you got the unlucky dice rolls.
Yeah.
Right.
But it came round, didn't it? I think they evened out.
Yeah. It was very good.
There wasn't much left. Well, you had quite a lot left.
I
you had most of your army left.
Yeah, you played. Yeah,
I had nothing.
There was actually, it wasn't the bloodthirsters that were causing you grief, was it? It was the blood tithe. The blood tithe was just every time he thought he had it pinned down, you could do a move in your opponent's hero phase or do an attack in your opponent's hero phase, and it would just basically jig everything out. So from that, it was really good.
But I intentionally thought I'm going to take out all these little chaff things and leave just because I can actually kill them.
Yeah.
And it worked, and it stopped a lot of it. But I gave you loads of blood tithe.
You gave me loads of blood tithe, yeah, and then they kind of, once you start using your blood tithe, you can try and regenerate. It was sad losing the blood secretor and the slaughter priest early on, but I don't think your magic really came into effect today at all.
No, it was my plan to try and get them early, but there wasn't much magic at all, was there?
No.
The scuttle tide didn't come out.
No, and then it got forgotten.
You probably did, yeah.
No, literally, your madcap shaman forgot it because of the skulls. What did you think about facing off as the Bloodthirsters? Was it as terrible as you imagined?
No. Well, Scarbrand is.
Yeah, but we also saw he hits like a wet pillow as well.
Yeah.
After.
I think if you build in your list a way to take out the blood secretor, he's all right.
I think once he not many people can one shot a Gargant without rolling any dice. And
without rolling any dice.
Yes. Yeah, so Scarbrand can one shot a Mega Gargant without rolling any dice.
It's fun, isn't it?
After that, yeah, but I don't think you're going to get taken by surprise by that again.
No, I won't. No, that won't happen ever again.
Yeah, that's a one-off. It's a one-off. Everyone has a one-off on something like that.
I learnt a lesson. And that's great. I tried to kill it first turn secretor, but I think because all your magic stopping it, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
That would make a massive difference.
And I mean, I enjoyed taking the Bloodthirsters more so just because I didn't have much moving to do. You know, that's, I don't know, it's nearly 1,000 points, I guess, or over half the army, over 1,000 points. I can just move in 4 blobs. So from a logistics point of view, it's good. My two favourite Bloodthirsters, Scarbrand and Insensate Rage, I don't think performed at all. I mean, Scarbrand did what he was meant to do.
No. He took out the Gargants. A quarter of my army in 1 and 2.
But it was the other two, the Wrath of Khorne and the Unfettered Fury, that were causing you all kinds of havoc. That 6-inch piling.
6-inch piling.
It was really just ridiculous. You always forget about it. And then it took out your shooter. You know, you could have moved him away in your movement phase. You just left him on the objective, couldn't you? You know,
further away.
To avoid the 6-inch
piling.
Yeah, because there's lots of stuff there's so much going on. You forget a 6-inch piling because it's not a normal thing. And then the Wrath of Khorne one having a +2 unbind as well, and he's got okay shooting and okay melee attacks, so he was good. But yeah, the +2 unbind with a threat of mortal wounds as well.
Yeah, good.
If you go down the Reapers of Vengeance, but
it's good allegiance. It's really good.
It was good. I really liked it, and I have held off from bringing that many Bloodthirsters because I thought it was going to be a good bat rep, but I didn't think it'd be fun for the opponent. But it wasn't horrendous.
No, once they killed the Goblin, they sort of sat in that corner and didn't really do anything.
That's it. Yeah, I mean, I've always said that about Bloodthirsters. They're very swingy. Yeah. Either they'll go all out. I mean, even the Insensate Rage couldn't kill 1 grot on 1 turn. He killed no grots.
Yeah. The next turn he killed about 21.
Yeah. So he kind of keeps flopping between really, really good and completely useless. So. But that's the way. That is the way of Bloodthirsters. So, but yeah, he did really well. Really well. Okay. I ignored those grots over there for too long. I think I should have taken Scarbrand out of combat a long time ago with the trolls and just wandered him over there.
One of those Bloodthirsters should have gone over early. Yeah,
I think my initial tactic was to have all 4 at the beginning, take out the Gargant, and then steam on to take out the terrain piece, which I couldn't quite get to, and then split up. And somewhere along the line, it just didn't happen. But Who knows? If it wasn't hateful, I may bring the Bloodthirsters again.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, maybe drop one, because I did feel like I needed another Slaughter Priest in there, because we are limited now. It really hurt only being able to do an invocation or a prayer, or so maybe drop one of the Bloodthirsters and put another Slaughter Priest in or something. But
yeah.
How did you feel your army did?
All right. The trolls weren't as disappointing as last time.
Well, they were in a 6 today.
I think I made a big difference. I think I'll keep them as a 6.
Yeah, they were good.
Just because they got the 2-inch range.
Yeah.
The coherency issue isn't too bad. I'm just annoyed I threw away the Gargant.
Yeah, the Grots were as annoying as usual. 40s, 20s, -1 to hit because of the nets.
Yeah, so it's good. I quite enjoyed it. Scraglot's always an all-star.
Yeah, he's good.
The little moon I think it's an all right list. I don't think I'd quite like to get some more and the spells in there, but they wouldn't have come out in this battle probably anyway. But
the anti-magic was just ridiculous today, wasn't it? Definitely at the beginning, but it all lynched on my one Slaughter Priest who. Once he was gone, it all it just crumbled.
Do you think about Squid Gobbler? It's good for second. His damage is rubbish.
He's good. The fact that you can just put him anywhere and not worry.
And he's a monster.
You might need, I don't know how many points is he? Could you put
160?
Could you put 2? Yeah, I mean, considering the Khorne one's 140 and it does nothing. It has one shot.
Yeah, that is terrible.
So you could get 2 of them and it. Yes.
From 4 drops.
Yeah.
But I quite enjoyed him.
Yeah.
I think I might use him again next time.
Good. Well.
A bit of shooting.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, if it was your first time, I hope you enjoyed what we're doing. If you're still here, please give it a like, assuming you're still liking it. Put anything in the comments below, what we did right, what we did wrong, what you enjoyed, what you want to see in future. We are talking about bringing back your KO. Well, I say we were talking about it. We touched on it a second.
We'll bring them out again,
We haven't seen them in AoS 3, and I think the dynamic is going to be different.
Yeah, it'd be really because they haven't got triumphs either.
No,
they're reliant on triumphs, and they've all changed. So I forgot about that. Yeah, it'll be very different.
Yeah, and plus they are beautifully painted anyway, so there'll be a treat for the eyes if nothing else.
Thank you.
Yeah. Right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let us know if you enjoyed the table on the bar. We certainly enjoyed it because everything went quicker, packing up, setting up, and you enjoyed having the height to lean on.
Yeah, I'm lazy.
Yeah. Right, guys, we're going to love you and leave you, and we'll see you on the next one. Catch you later.
Bye-bye.